Hey guys, Neomis here. So literally, I've just gotten back home from the Arsenal game, and that's Arsenal versus Standard Liege. And wow, what a game! What a game! It's it's a game that I'm so impressed. Like, why are we not playing with a starting 11 like what we saw tonight in the league? It is one of these things, and the main reasons why I've said it time and time again. The midfield that we started today, the midfield of Willock, the midfield of Lucas Torreira, being the key to that midfield. It's the key that midfield. Now I know Willock was occasionally mainly playing out wide, but having Willock on the pitch, along with Torreira, along with Ceballos in that midfield, even Maitland-Niles made his return to play in that midfield. What you saw in that midfield was you saw defensive solidity, you saw creativity, you saw energy, you saw dynamism, you saw really good pass and move type play. You saw the ability to be able to chase down balls. I mean, it was such a perfect game. A brilliant result. I mean, where do I even get started? From the back, again, this is almost like the Nottingham Forest game. Every player on this pitch was brilliant. The only player I would even say that no, every player on the pitch, including the goalkeeper. Martinez had a few saves that he dealt with really well. At the back, Mustafi, absolutely brilliant. I think he made not even a mistake, but he had one bad pass that didn't go quite well, but Lucas Torreira recovered it. Rob Holden made a return in defence. He was really good. Hector Bellerin made a start and played the full 90 minutes. I thought he was really good and was also captain of the day. Granit Xhaka was on the bench. Sit down, Xhaka. It's Bellerin time. Kieran Tierney also started. He was fantastic within the game. Then in midfield, Lucas Torreira was in the midfield along with Maitland-Niles. And you also had, who else? Dani Ceballos as well, who started a game. And I know we don't see Dani Ceballos a lot, but Dani Ceballos, all three of them fantastic. Probably the weakest one out of everyone in the starting bench was probably Maitland-Niles. You could tell, like, even though he was there and he did a lot of good things, it was one of those situations where sometimes you could tell he was like half a step too slow, a little bit like not able to react to things. Some of the quality of football in terms of passing and attacking that the likes of Torreira and Ceballos and Willock and Martinelli and Reiss Nelson and Bellerin and Tierney were bringing. I mean, they were different class. And to be fair to Maitland-Niles, I felt that he wasn't up to their level, but I would say that he performed very well in today's game. Who else did we have? And then on the wings, Willock was playing on the left, and Willock was playing on the right, and Reiss was playing on the left with Gabriel Martinelli up top. Where Unai Emery, who I thought was brilliant today in this game, got it completely right. And this is why I say that this starting 11 was absolutely fantastic, is that you had a midfield and an attack that were capable of interchanging with one another, and a defense that were capable of interchanging with one another. Let's look at the attack in the midfield first of all. You had so many times Joe Willock dropped back, Reiss Nelson dropped back, so it almost looked like a 4-5-1. Then at times it could look like a 4-2-3-1 with Dani Ceballos pushing up forward to play just behind Gabriel Martinelli, and still you would have Reiss Nelson, and still you would have the likes of Joe Willock there on the wings. There were times when Maitland-Niles interchanged and he became the new right winger instead of Joe Willock, who would then drop deeper in defence as well. So this was a midfield and an attack that was so versatile, that were capable of doing every bit of thing right in order to frustrate Standard Liège. I mean, I think it took Standard Liège about 50 minutes to get the ball on target. I mean, in my preview, I predicted this game was going to be 4-1 to the Arsenal. And you know what? Arsenal have just outshunned themselves and just performed brilliantly. Completely immaculate. Absolutely brilliant in this game against Standard Liège. Standard Liège had no chance. No chance against this Arsenal. We showed Manchester United that sorry excuse for a team. That is how you score goals. That is how you set up a team. This is how you perform in Europe. Do you understand, Ollie? Do you understand? Now you can go back to the wheel and they could all say, Ollie's at the wheel and he's going to drive them into whatever it is that he's planning on doing there. But a brilliant starting 11 by Unai Emery. I definitely think, and it must be politics that must be involved in this, is that the regular Premier League team just doesn't have this balance, doesn't have this unique ability. The substitutes that came on, Pepe, Aubameyang came on the pitch. Who else? Yeah, that was it. Pepe and Aubameyang came on the pitch. Oh, and Guendouzi. Overall, I thought Aubameyang got in some very good positions. Guendouzi, I thought, did pretty well. Didn't really have much to do. But, you know, the guys that really started this game, they were the ones. They were the real ones that kind of set this game out and put this game to bed. And you got to give big thanks up to him. Reiss Nelson, what an improvement, first of all. Brilliant improvement by Reiss. You could tell he's gaining more confidence. I still feel that he needs more confidence. He needs to get so confident that he is willing to take the game by the scruff of the neck and just go and do a job. Score the goal, provide the assist. That is the only thing left that Reiss needs to like get to. But overall, fantastic game by Reiss. I thought he was one of the star players, but have to be the star man. Well, before I get to the star man, Joe Willock, brilliant. Scored a goal, worked hard, tracked back. I mean, technical quality, absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know how to even describe a player like Joe Willock. I mean, you would have thought, in a way, he kind of reminded me a bit of like a Yaya Toure type. But he's capable of playing on the wings. He's capable of playing as a 10. He's capable of playing in an 8 in central midfield. Or playing as a deep line playmaker or DM. Like, he really is capable of doing it all, Joe Willock. Such a versatile player and quality all round. I mean, for me, you got Aaron Ramsey's replacement and more. And once you add Dani Ceballos in there, I mean, we're absolutely laughing. But like, words cannot honestly describe how brilliant Joe Willock is. And then for the star man, Gabriel Martinelli. When we signed Gabriel Martinelli, I was positive about the signing. I thought he wouldn't start a lot of games or play a lot of games unless in the Europa League, like what's going on now, unless there was a serious injury, like what's going on with Lacazette. But I definitely didn't expect this. I didn't expect that in a matter of, 2 games, he scored 4 goals and got 1 assist. 2 games. 4 goals, 1 assist. I mean, you're already seeing that he's going to be a better player than Danny Welbeck. I truly believe, I don't want to put it out there already, but he's going to be a player. I don't know if he's going to be the next Ronaldo, like what everybody was hyping him all about, but wow, he's going to be a player, and I think he's going to be better than Eddie Nketiah as well. I know Eddie's doing really good at Leeds right now in the Championship, but if Unai develops him in the right way this season, there is a very good chance that Martinelli could be starting out on the left. I mean, but then you still have Saka there. But it's one of those where Martinelli and Saka could be potentially starting out on the left. Reiss and Pepe potentially or starting on the right. You still got room for Eddie Nketiah there, or Aubameyang or Lacazette. I mean, we have a squad now, not just with talent, but the players that are coming through. I mean, we have some players there. And you know what? Like, Tottenham could talk about their generation, but the Arsenal generation looks good. Looks really good. Like, I'm so impressed. So impressed by the boys today. 4-0 victory. I mean, what else more can you say? Standard Liege put up absolutely nothing in this game. I have nothing else but to say apart from they just weren't good enough. They weren't in our league. I won't be abusive towards them because it's not like they did anything bad. A few kind of really bad tackles on Lucas Torreira, which didn't go down too well. But guys, thank you once again for kind of watching this video. I don't know if it's a mixture of tiredness or whatever, but such a brilliant game. If you did not go to this game, you missed out big time. You missed out big time. This was the type of game that you want to go to, no pressure whatsoever. You knew that the kids were going to come out there and play, and boy, didn't they play well. Our second string is absolutely fantastic. But leave your comments below. Really interested to hear your thoughts on what did you thought on the Arsenal game. I know this is a little bit of a longer video, but yeah, please share the video, comment, subscribe. You should see the link somewhere down below. And yeah, I will see you guys next time for my next video, which will be the preview against our next game against Bournemouth, and then later on Sunday for the review of that game against Bournemouth as well. So leave your comments below, and I will see you guys again next time. Peace.